This is one of the most important rivers in Bangladesh. The nearly 200-kilometer Madhumati feeds into the river Ganges and sustains the livelihoods of millions along the coast. But its salt levels have been rising in recent years. Experts say that's largely because of an increase in sea levels, which forces salt water back into rivers. They also believe a dam on the river Ganges in India could have had an impact. JASNA is a farmer and says life has become a challenge.
Our farmlands are damaged, crops are not growing, we can't farm and cultivate like before. Many people are getting skin rashes, plus we can't bathe in the river or cook with river water, so we now depend on well water for our daily needs.
This year, the salt level in Madhumati was 2,100 parts per million concentration, the highest in a decade. The human body can only stand salt levels of around 600 parts per million, according to the local Department of Public Health Engineering. The impact of the increase in the salt of Madhumati river water has already been felt by the local communities here in Gopalganj district. Most now have to fetch fresh water from nearby treatment plants. They say their health, agriculture and the environment have all been seriously affected. Many spend hours collecting fresh drinking water.
The river water contains too much salt, which is why we take water from here. Nowadays, it's even much worse, so we have to totally rely on the water from here.
Environmental experts are worried about the long-term effects.
Typically, it's been observed that during prolonged summer periods, the salt water level increases in the surface of the rivers and canals in south and southwestern regions. Since we're now experiencing a prolonged summer period, the salinity of the Madhumati river has increased significantly compared to previous occasions, and it has affected two areas mainly, agriculture and health.
Bangladesh is familiar with the adverse impact of saltwater intrusion. But with the consequence of climate change, it is now gradually extending inland, affecting river water and agricultural land in the south and southwestern region. Many have no choice but to use river water.
Salt water in the river is damaging everything here. It's hard to take bath here or do household chores. It irritates the skin. We also can't irrigate the land because it damages the crops.
Environmentalists warned if the saltwater intrusion continues at this rate, livelihoods, agriculture and the biodiversity of this region could be under serious threat. Tanvir, Chowdhury, Jazeera, Tungipara, Bangladesh.